everyone, it's Jackie. I wanted to first start off with an apology. This will be our first couple of months home video, and as some of you may have seen, I uploaded it last week, but there were some issues with the video that I hadn't seen before I uploaded it. Anyways, I'm going to start getting on with the video. So Val and I got home on July 19th. My wonderful mother came to pick us up from Morristown, New Jersey, which is where the Seeing Eye is located. She got there around, because we had park at 10:30. She got there at 11:15-ish. And so we went home, we drove home, and we stopped by Roy Rogers. Val did an awesome job at guiding me through the Roy Rogers. And then, we went home. And the first day home, I didn't really work her because I wanted her to take it easy, and I kind of counted the Roy Rogers trip as our quote-unquote work trip. And so I fed her food, I showed her her bed, I showed her where her place was, which is her crate. I showed her where we would park. We had to find some parking areas. But the problem we were having is that she was eating some of the wood chips, so she got some corrections for that, because that is not okay. And also, I just don't want her to harm herself. So anyways, the next couple of days we kind of took it easy. I walked around the complex with her. One of my teachers walked around our neighborhood with us and just, helped us learn some of the routes that we could take, which was awesome. And then one of my friends and I got together with some of our former teachers, and we went to the pool, and we went to the mall on a separate trip, and and a restaurant whose name is escaping me at the current moment. But at any rate, at the pool, Val did really well. She had some trouble with me being inside the pool and her not being inside the pool, and that was kind of hard because she had started whining, and I was, telling her not to, and she wasn't listening, and it was very hard because I was wondering if that would develop into separation anxiety or why she was whining. I didn't really understand why, so I had to call the school about that. I also ended up calling the school because she wasn't crossing some of our streets completely straight. It's not even a street. It's like the parking lot sidewalks, the drive-throughs in the parking lot. She wasn't crossing those completely straight, and so they gave me some techniques to work with that, with her on that, such as, doing some back chaining, having her sit at the curb cuts, and praising her really big. And I also called because her hesitancies with the stairs had come back, and I was told, to either try clicker or to try being more firm with her on the stairs, because since it's not a fear reaction, they're wondering if it was just obstinacy, and we did get that fixed for a while after I tried, some of the techniques that I was told. At the mall, our main purpose for going to the mall, at least for me, was to give Val some practice guiding indoors and to get myself also acquainted with how she would do in tight spots. We had done some of it in the at the school while we were training together, but I decided to do some more intense sort of practice with her with one of my former vision teachers. During this time, I also went to campus and worked on learning where my classrooms were, targeting some of the main buildings that we were going to use, kind of teaching Val some of the new routes that we would be taking. So I had a mobility instructor help me with that, and so she had to learn some of the routes. Even though I am technically the one giving her the directions, I just wanted her to be familiar with them, and she killed it on campus the first couple of days we went. Granted, campus was empty, but it's really confusing because there are so many pathways that a person can take on a college campus, and mine is no exception. And so it can be really confusing for dogs, seeing that there are so many pathways. They're not specifically defined with curb cuts or streets or any of that. But Val did an amazing job. And I mean, it was hot, but you could tell she wanted to work. And the second day it was hotter than the first, and she kind of lagged a bit, and we had to cut things short. But I also ended up moving off campus because there was this kind of miscommunication between the housing office and myself, which I think it was something done on both of our ends, so, it's whatever. I ended up moving off campus, and we had to practice the routes to campus and back from campus, and that was actually really nice. Val did a pretty good job with that, and we were ready to start school. And so we started school whenever school started. I can't kind of remember. It was mid of August, because it was mid-August, around the 18th or something. And she did a pretty good job. So, I had to kind of work on some of the routes that we had worked on with her before because she kind of had forgotten them, but that's okay. Overall, though, she did an amazing job, and I was just so proud of how well we were working together as a team. I was following her, and she was listening to me, and things were just really great. I was so happy that she was getting a busy college environment, and she was doing so well. And again, I just can't express my gratitude and just how happy I am to have gotten this dog, because if it weren't for her, I would not be living off campus like I am now. I just really wouldn't. I asked one of my teachers recently, and I said, look, I don't think I would have had the confidence to before. And she said, no, I really don't think you would have either. So honestly, I owe so much to this dog, not just my independence, because that is a major part of it, but also the confidence that she's given me, and she's just a blessing in my life. But with that, I am going to wrap this up. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment with anything that you have questions about or would like to see in the future. And again, I apologize for not uploading last week. Things were really hectic. But this week, as a bonus, you will get a video every day. So today, tomorrow, Friday, yes, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yes, I'm almost positive. So, next video you should look forward to is some of the issues that started to crop up after being on the college campus for a little bit. So with that, I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye!